All right. Get all the windows set up and stuff. I have this like canker sore on the side of my tongue, and it's making me talk weird. And it hurts when I talk. So I don't I don't really know why I'm streaming in that case, but I wanted to play. I had this idea that I was only going to play once a week because I've been studying a lot. That's what I've been doing instead of playing. But I went to play my one game today and I blundered my queen. And it made me feel like I actually need to practice, like, actively practice not blundering. Like, go show you the blunder real quick, just to show myself as well, to remind myself what happened. Um, it's worth noting my opponent blundered a piece in the mid game, like right about. Yeah, this is a blunder. This is a well, not quite yet there, but basically this is pinned. Um, I guess I couldn't have attacked it if I. No, I could have. I could have attacked it earlier, actually. Um, so I should have probably. Yeah. I'm not really sure why. I remember making this move because I thought, well, if they take back, like they can't. They can't take it back. So the pawn is. They can, but like I'm up a pawn and they take it back, and now I got my rook out. It just doesn't seem good for them. But because this is pinned, they lose the, like, they tried to defend it with a pawn, but this doesn't defend it because the pawn is hanging, so it's still pinned, and they're just like, oh fuck it, I lost the piece. Um, so I'm up a piece right now, and then this happens. Um, so I don't know what I was really thinking here, and this is a mistake I seem to make, like, more often than I don't. But I guess one thing I was thinking was, where was the, wait a minute. Did I even not make this mistake? And oh, okay, I get it. Okay, so here's what's happening here. Like, I have it calculated that the knight is defending the queen, as is the king. So I have two defenders on two attackers. Um, and I'm up a piece, so that exchange should be good for me. Is what I was thinking. Also notice the time. Like I lost a lot of time. Anyway, so when they go here though, basically I was like, my first instinct is like, whatever, I'll trade, get my rook open. But no, I can't, like, I can't let this trade happen because then my rook is hanging. Um so I started overthinking this for like and I was trying to find some kind of tactic. Like that's what it how I end up hanging my stuff in these situations is like, I'm trying to, I know that it's like a moment where there could be a tactic, and so I'm looking really hard for it, and I start overthinking it because, like, the the actual reality of this situation is that they have like a queen and a rook stacked pointing at my queen. Um, and if I don't, like, if I move my knight, then I'm gonna lose my queen, right? But I go here, and so I don't move my knight, right? But like my knight gets taken, and then like here's the thing. I have I'm telling myself, oh well, my queen is still defended, which it's not. Like it's not still defended. So instead of like doing this smart, I just whoops, I take back that the bishop, and I'm still feeling confused looking at this, which is a bad sign, by the way. But like, um, you have the take back here doesn't make sense. Like, because now look, now I lose my queen. My queen is just hung. So let me put the engine back on real quick. Where? Oh. Because if you look at the engine analysis, I was actually like winning huge until this move, and like very obviously, like if I just take, like this is great for me. That's all I needed to do. And of course, I could have messed up this endgame as well. I tried playing it versus the computer, but yeah, I mean, I should have traded queens. The thing, I just was overthinking it. It's like I had this like, yeah, I don't know what it was. I don't know why I didn't just trade it off. It was just like I said, I had this idea that I had a tactic, and it's like it wasn't. I just completely overthought it. So I think the lesson I'm trying to draw from this is that when the queens are looking at each other, I need, if I can't have a crystal clear alternative thing in my mind, I need to just like kill that tension and trade off. I mean, if the trade is beneficial to me, which it was, then yeah, I should just immediately trade off. If I can't find like a crystal clear alternative that's better somehow. Um, if the queen trade is uncertain whether it's good for me or not, I'll be less excited to make the trade immediately. But like here, I just really had no excuse. Yeah, that's a really good way of looking at it. I appreciate that. Like, yeah, that's for sure. Like, I should have just. I think in chess, I get vaguely afraid of like, well, if I just tried the turtle, they're gonna find some crazy thing that will get me. Like that's what I'm always thinking to myself, which I know is kind of silly, but that's what I think. And so I switched to the Italian game. I think the London was like stifling my improvement. But I don't actually know the lines here very well. Like I actually don't know the main line very well. I think it's just Bishop C5 here actually. I know the sidelines of this better than I know the main lines. Like if they play a passive move, okay. So I go for the Evans Gambit here, but again, I don't really know the lines from here very well, which is bad. Like, okay, so they accept the Gambit, but I don't actually know how to punish it. Let's try to intuit this out if I can. So we have pressure on the F7 pawn, which is good. And I'll look it up after this game if I can't figure this out, which I probably won't be able to. I could increase the pressure by going here, but they could just take my knight, which wouldn't be good. Um, how else can I abuse that pawn? I guess I could go here to attack it, and then the queen could get there as well at some point. Do I think that that's the point of the gambit? I doubt it. Like it's really weird playing a line like this and not knowing what the point of it is. You would have to imagine it's something like related. Like why would I gambit against this bishop? Or did I even not do the gambit right? I don't even know at this point. Okay, I should just try to find a good line. I don't hate this. This feels like the bishop will get trapped. I don't think it actually will, but it can't really. It's not gonna get trapped though. Hmm. Fuck, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I could do something like this. Doesn't look terrible, but it actually doesn't look great. Yeah, I wish I knew what the fuck. Maybe I'm supposed to like just do this so that dude, I have no clue. I could castle, but I know that doesn't have to happen to be able to castle. I mean, I'm honestly just gonna castle. I'll look this up after the game. Like I've been learning these lines on Chessable, but I haven't finished the course. And it starts with like the sidelines and it starts with the Evans gambit, but I've only done the lines like if they don't accept the gambit. If they decline the gambit, you go here. Okay, so they're pressuring this pawn. I could bring the rook out in response to that. I don't hate that. I don't really want to lose another pawn when I'm already gambiting a pawn that I don't know why I gambited. Let's see. Maybe I just go here, and if they take the pawn, I go for this. I think that actually seems good. Or what am I talking about? I don't go for this. I go for this. Yeah. So if they actually defend this fork, which they do, I was gonna say I want to do some. That's like I forgot they could just castle. It's pretty annoying. Although I could immediately not there, but I could immediately start threatening a checkmate. Not there either. Right here. Um, let's see. What would the best response to that be? The problem with this like line is this is say that they don't do anything and I go here. If they see the checkmate coming, it's just like it's so easily defended and it just doesn't really make sense, I don't think. Um I should be figuring out what I'm supposed to do against this bishop because I'm feeling like this looks good, better than the other one, the other way. Um they can't really go backward. Yeah, it just kind of kicks the bishop off if I do this. So the only downside is I would rather bring my knight here. But I'm still gonna do this. Maybe I go here eventually. We'll see. I kind of just want to play like 5 or 6 games in a row tonight and just get some stuff that I just might not be getting from studying, like just playing out a full game. Okay. Yeah, no, I like the look of this. It is double attacked, but none of the queens. This just looks good. Oh, I miscalculated. Wow, I'm an idiot. How did I fuck that up? One, two, three. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, honestly. That was just bad. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't good. So yeah, that just was a mess. I think I just want to go here and counter threaten something. Like I want this knight to lose control of this square, so I'm gonna try to do this. Because then once it loses control of that square, this pawn just has one defender, um and the knight can't. Well, the bishop can't really move. Okay. Yeah, I think I just decided I was gonna take if this happened, so I will. Just sticking with what I decided, but I don't know if that's correct here. So the queen opens up. I like the look of this. I'm going for this just because it looks like it puts a lot of pressure on them with just a pawn that is otherwise kind of isolated and not doing much. And if I get this knight off defense of this square, I could. I mean, this still isn't a good move. Like, I'm still trying to think of a way to make this a good move, and it never seems to be. I think the smart thing to do would be like to set up some kind of interim move that is actually good. I'm not sure what that would be. Like this, maybe. Okay, they go all the way back. That seems good for me. I definitely don't want to advance here. Like, I don't want to open that rook up. Do I have any forks available? I seriously doubt it. My development is actually very bad. I need to fix that before I do anything else, probably. This coming out would probably be good. I like it. I like the look of it here because it gives like a discovered attack potentially. This pawn is completely shutting down the. It actually might be worth it to reinforce this pawn, and in fact, reinforcing it with the bishop. Obviously, I'd rather reinforce it with the pawn if I, but I think blocking the bishop isn't worth it. Maybe. Um, and then I need to try to get the knight out, but I'm just gonna go here for now. And probably like look to do this. Because my opponent actually has done very poor development as well. So I'm trying to prioritize bringing my pieces out right now before they can. Actually, I should really be looking at getting the rook out because I have. This is the yeah. Damn. Okay. Um, I think I can play e6 here because it if they were to ignore that threat, it would fork. I mean, like the thing is, they could actually just take with their king. That's the real issue. But taking with the king puts them in sort of a rough spot, maybe. Actually, I don't think that's gonna work. I'm calculating further, like they're gonna have their pawn attacking my bishop, and it's just not gonna be any good. So this would have to be like a knockout blow to be worth it, and I don't think it is. Because if this square were still protected, like if they didn't take this, then yeah, sure, it would be great. But it's not gonna be like working out like that. Um, is there anything? I just don't have enough activity for there to be anything else really. Like I could go here. That's really not even looking that good though. Probably I just have to fall back here, which I don't like, but it's at least it's in the center of the board. And then I do want to try to prioritize getting the other knight in. What's your ELO, Sakurauka? That is a weird fucking move. I mean, I guess I get it, but I don't know. It doesn't seem worth doing compared to like getting your knight out. Or I guess the knight is just stuck because of this pawn. That's another thing I don't like about the knight being here, by the way, is like I can't defend it with the rook now. But, this is maybe a good move. There's really nowhere to go from there. This is probably just about as good. This is undefended. Yeah, they've got a big pawn majority on this side, which is kind of scary. I think I just need to bring the knight in. Like, there's almost no question. That's maybe it's not the best move. Maybe like there's some really good line, aggressive line I could take here, but I didn't see it. So like as far as a development move, I feel like this probably has to be the best one. I am down 2 pawns, but I have like a big space advantage. Um, I'm trying to figure out what the Evans Gambit was supposed to do here. 5c3. Oh, okay, nice. That's pretty cool. So if I play c3, I guess the idea is like I don't I'll have to look it up. It's I can't look at it now, I guess. Okay, so they're trying to deal with this pawn and I'm getting punished for not having the rook in like I talked about. Um I'm looking at just going here, which defends the pawn sort of. This is already defended, by the way. Um they are potentially weakening their structure like I just don't have anything hitting this square anymore though, so there's not too much to be done there. It would take this route I could take, I guess, to get c3 and then d4. Okay, making like a okay. So yeah, I played the Evans Gambit and they accepted, and I didn't know what the point of it was. I'll look at this in a sec. I need to. What if I just take? I mean, I guess they can't bring the rook out. They can just. It's defended. I guess they're just gonna take with their knight if I take here, and then my knight is under attack. Um, Would check do anything here? They can't really block it. Well, I guess they could block it with the rook. It's just the check doesn't really do anything. Like it's not. It's like some free movement for my queen, but I think if they take my pawn, I just take back with my bishop and go from there and use this opportunity to like. I could also defend it with a knight. I kind of like that better. Because I was thinking of just like developing the knight forward more, but this gives me more control of the square, and I wouldn't mind having my knight defended by my bishop in this position. Cutting off the queen is potentially bad, though. I should also think about if I can do anything with this rook. I just keep seeing like this is defending, but there, like I should be able to do. I don't know. The rook lift on this side. I don't really know what I'm like. I'm not going here. I can go here and then take this pawn. Maybe. I mean, it's like maybe it doesn't seem worth doing the rook lift just to do that. In fact, once I was here, they could just do this, and then I'm like, yeah, it's just bad. So, like, if they don't take this pawn, I'm probably taking it. So, they need to find like a counter threat, but they don't have any pieces developed really. So they could do something like that. It would be pretty annoying, honestly. I think it would be like, mm, no, I really wouldn't care about that, honestly. Yeah, I don't think that would matter. It's worth noting to myself that like I actually really don't want like I wish I could just keep the pawn here because it's preventing their knight from getting in the game. And if I take, like suddenly the knight can come out. But I'm thinking if I take, they need to take back with the pawn and like yeah, okay, they take care. So I'm just gonna do this. This is what I planned. I don't really have time to recalculate anything. I would if I had more time. Okay, so that's what I didn't calculate, and now that was hanging, and this is hanging. Okay. I do have the check, so I can check here if that changes any of the math. Yeah, you saw that coming. Yeah, this is quite bad. I'm really far behind now. Let's see if I have anything I can pull off here. I don't think I probably do, but yeah, I'm looking for it. I'm almost sure I have one. Oh, wait a second. I see a way that I could. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Fuck. Um, no, I see a way I might be able to fork the rook, but they would have to. Oh wait, it's gonna fork the rook no matter what. Okay, I think so. Was that what you saw? Oh shit! What? Oh, they. I'm so stupid. They blocked. They didn't move their king. They blocked with the queen. Fucking Christ, dude. I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah. So obviously, that was. I just want to resign now because I could have just traded. God damn it, dude. So I could have just taken. Let me calculate that and see what the engine says after I do that. No, that's not it. So I could have just taken with check. Um, it doesn't matter really which way they go. Check. Jeez, I'm still not even. Oh, because my queen is hanging. Fucking Christ, dude. All right. Okay, so wait a minute. Like the queen is hanging, right? But because I was thinking it's a queen trade, but actually I don't need to go for the fork. I can fucking save my queen. Yeah. So I mean, I don't think I would have seen this. Maybe I would have. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. But yeah, this is just like a dominant position. If I had just like thought a little bit better about it, it would have been okay. All right, maybe you can explain the Evans Gambit to me right now because I didn't do it right. Yeah. So like it's just like you said, you're supposed to play C3, um, which like wastes their tempo, and then you get to do this just like you said. And my advantage there is central control. I got two central pawns. They can't really take back. And that's the idea, right? And where what would I do? Like what's the typical idea from here if you are aware? Like what is my game plan? Am I trying to open the center at all? Or do I just want to like Yeah, I don't. These are unintuitive to me. I guess I'm making a battery. That makes sense. Um, they block that with their queen. Okay. Very frustrating game where I mean I guess like it's like I saw me I play the Evans Gambit. I go down a pawn and I don't know why I'm going down a pawn and then I just like yeah, I saw the one of the ideas from the chessable course I did I saw come back, which was the battery. Like you when you have your bishop on c5 in the mid game, you can slide your queen right over and have a battery that prevents them from castling if you get it in time. So that kind of forced them to play reactive. It looked like, but I don't know if like I don't know if my assessment of that is correct. But that's what the engine was saying to do. What openings do you play? Oh, this is the Sicilian, I guess. I think, or the I don't know what it is called. Is it the Dodge? Yeah, the Sicilian, right? Um, no idea what to do against this. I mean, the intuitive move to me is just to go here. My queen will get centralized though, which I really don't like. Even if it might be the right line, I don't like it. It's makes me not. Um, there's really it doesn't feel like I can just play my knight out. That's not gonna hit any of the right squares. Like we're worried about this and stuff. So I can play a knight here. Do they have any completely bonkers thing they can do off of that? Because every time I don't, when I try to overthink these openings, I always feel like I end up losing tempo because they know the theory and I don't. I mean, this this feels reasonable to me. I hate playing out my queenside stuff first too. Like, what if I just like play to c5, c4? Sorry, that actually prevents the this from coming out immediately. But we could run it. I'm gonna just try it. I really don't know. This could like transpose into a London or something, which I don't really want to do. But okay, that's the move I was pretty worried about. Because now they can, well, I don't know what they're doing, honestly. Okay. What if I just play the knight now? Is that reasonable at all? I'm just gonna do it. They've got, I'm just sort of trying to keep like my principles going, just develop a piece and try the castle. But all right, what should I be worried about with this knight? I'm not exactly sure. I kind of want to just like, I guess the knight is reinforcing that square, which is kind of good. I could just slide over here for a pin. Oh, yeah, this is why you stopped playing e4. I'm almost tempted to play here so that I can do this and force their king out. Um, It's just so, it feels like so unprincipled or something. I need to get this bishop out, so maybe I should just play my knight right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna develop. There's no immediate threat to me, so I think I'm just gonna like be as principled as I can here. Okay. So this is probably the next move then. I kind of feel like I should do this to worry to help my bishops stay safe or something. Maybe now I can just make the threat and they have to answer it. It just interferes with their idea. Okay, I'm gonna try it. I feel like when I go for stuff like this is the kind of thing that makes me blunder though, like because I get these ideas that are like not super straightforward, and it's can be dangerous to like when you meet a threat with a counter threat and you have to remember that their threat still exists usually. So if your threat isn't as like if they manage to like weaken blunt the damage or something, and then you have to remember your threat didn't actually do that much and their threat is still there. And so okay, so they go here. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so that was the super easy defense, which I should um yeah. I feel like that's okay. Now I'm trying to decide if I want to. Yeah, that's a very good way to think of it. Is that usually it doesn't work, and I need to remind myself of that more. Like it usually just doesn't work. Go here. They just block like this. Um, I really feel like I want to. Do they have it? I should just maybe castle and get my rook here. This seems kind of dangerous for them. Oh fuck me, man. This is what I'm trying to play. Like this is why I'm playing is to make it so stuff like this stops happening. I mean, it's just like, how do you go? It makes me not want to analyze my games because it's like, oh well, I just can't see the board. Like that's it. That's all there is. Like I can't see the board, so what do you want me to do? Like, oh, I missed a tactic. It's like, what's the point of a tactic if you can't see a hanging? Like, if you move a piece to where it's not defended and then you don't see a discovered attack and you just get fucked. I mean, yeah, and that's what I'm hoping for, but it's like it's just real. Okay. I'm trying to go pretty hardcore in on this attack here. Oh, that's not a knight. I want if that was a knight, that'd be cool. Okay. Um, Yeah, I played one slow game already today. I'm trying to play these rapid games just to give myself practice to not blunder stuff, but I just keep blundering. Um, Dude, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and move this rook over. Like I know I want it on that file, and it increases the threat of those pawns that I have. Actually, the way to look at it now is he can't take here. He can, but oh fuck me. All right, I'm just gonna resign. I'm I just want to play and not blunder again. Like that's just what I'm gonna try to do here. I won't resign if I blunder one piece, but if I blunder that bad, it's just like okay, I'm black. Unfortunately, don't have an opening as black anymore, really. Okay. I mean, I think they're just going for Scholar's Mate, right? Like, isn't it just this? Um, I don't have the like experience to see this as like, oh, just I'll just do this. And I know it's bad, but I have to make sure I don't. Um, I'm pretty sure I can defend against this, but I just want to do it in a good way. Like, um, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, man. I don't know what my opponent's doing. I don't think my opponent knows what they're doing either. Um, and I'm just really worried I'm gonna lose to this shit. All right, let's see. Oh, oh, this is pinned. Maybe just go here. You both blundered. Yeah, I mean, I know they didn't play it right, but like, and I know this wasn't the normal defense of it or something, but I just like, if I just go here, this seems good. Do they just pre-move? They don't... Okay. Well, you lost your queen. Okay. I did think about that. Yeah, that doesn't look very good for me, does it? Yeah, that doesn't really make any sense, does it? This is like a thing that I do where I'll like overanalyze a position like that and then play something and that ends up being just really weird that and doesn't like there was some kind of I went through like three or four different other ideas before I arrived at that one, and I was like just somehow told myself like they're not going to know what to do against this, and I get the center or something, and but that was just stupid, just like fucking stupid. Okay, I'm black again for some reason. Italian game. When I don't know this line, but I'm guessing it's not good for me. Um, I mean, I really just want to go to G5 to keep some tempo, but maybe and there's really no way to defend without bringing my queen out. So I could I could go here to counter threat or something. No, because then it would be hanging at the end. Okay, so I just have to escape with this. Trying to see the downside of going here, but maybe if I go here, they just go here and then it's still hanging. But that seems like I can defend actually. Um, okay, I'm gonna try this. I have a bad feeling that they know exactly what this is, and this is just a line that you punish or something. But okay, okay, cool. They just what the fuck? Was I in danger of being checkmated there? Oh yeah, I was. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I guess I basically defended the checkmate without actually knowing I defended the checkmate, which is pretty sad. Um, yeah, that was a very simple checkmate that I didn't see coming, man. So they just went for a gimmick attack and it didn't work and they gave up. Why am I black again? Man, come on. Is this the same fucking guy too? Okay. Right, this is Queen's Gambit. Um, I'm gonna do this just because I feel like people probably know this line less than like defending with your knight. And then I want to get my bishop out in the next move. Well, I don't have to get the bishop out. No, that's interesting. Why don't I just take like the downside of just taking here is like what? I lose control of the center. The thing is like I don't want to make like a pyramid. I want to just like develop my stuff. Um I kind of just want to play a night out. I'm just gonna take it though. Defending with the knight is worse. Okay. Yeah, I mean, at the level I'm at, like whatever's better or worse probably isn't even relevant necessarily. It's more about like, oh, I know, like I know if I take the pawn, he gets the center. That's why I didn't take it. But um, oh, I guess I did take it. Like I just waited a turn to take it, and now he's got the center. Okay, very cool, very cool. See what I could do here. I've got a pin. I like the look of that pretty well. How could I pressure that knight though? It doesn't feel like I can. I should just develop stuff here. This isn't really a good place to go though. Yeah, these pawns are gonna destroy me. I don't know. I'm gonna just like try to split these pawns up. This is looking really bad. I know I haven't developed any pieces. I'm like trying to deny the center somehow. But so looking a bit rough. Still gonna take. So if he doesn't take back, I think I'm taking that pawn, the hanging pawn. Um, and if he takes back, then I'll take it. I'll trade queens. Um, if he does something other than addressing that, yeah, then I take the hanging pawn. I guess he could defend the hanging pawn. Okay, so they defend the hanging pawn. I was looking at this, couldn't decide if it was actually good or not. I'm like losing space really badly here. I think I'm going to develop this bishop here so I can castle. And the bishop is actually really good on against that diagonal. So, like there's a check that's going to get, yeah, but like I can, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But I want to be able to castle, and I want to stop making random pawn moves and stuff like that because I haven't been developing any pieces and I need to just start doing that. Maybe I'll still go for that. This is like fine. There's place like it's probably the next thing I should do, honestly. Okay. So that's defended now. Yeah, I'll just bring my knight in. I think I probably should castle before I bring this bishop out. Um, Gotta check here, by the way. It's not really a good check, though. You know what is a good check, or would it be a good check, is this one. Or no, it wouldn't be good either. Never mind. Okay. So they can go here. I feel like I should go here and stop that. It also stops like this. I feel like people overdo this kind of move, but here it definitely feels good to me. I do want to castle. Like I don't want to get stuck in that thing where I keep saying I'm going to castle in like one more turn and I never do it. But they're going to castle. Like if I ever get the rook as a threat, they're going to castle, and they've already got the like a pawn chain there. Let's see. I will say this bishop, like if that bishop does move, I can target like this diagonal pretty well. I mean, I can target it now. I could just move my bishop there, and it undefends that pawn though. But like this bishop also was defending. I guess never mind. All right. This seems like it's probably good. I think I should just castle them. I like this move a lot too. I'm gonna castle. A little bit nervous about castle to avoid hassle. Is that the yeah? This looks pretty good to me. Ooh, they're going on that fire. Okay. I feel like I have to do that now. Like, I was like really torn on it. I just feel like I felt like this is a bigger threat. And like if they go here, I don't actually have to like take this, you know. Okay, good. Um, I mean, this is totally a trap now, right? I'm expecting this now. Oh, it's not. It's not trap. Dude, I can't see the board. Like this is fine, but I just can't see the board. Okay. Um, I want to do this, but I prefer to not like do it that way. If that makes like, I'd rather do something better, but I don't really see anything right now. Okay, I'm just gonna be disciplined and do this. One problem I saw is that my opponent can do this and I cannot. And also, like, they have a pawn there to push with, and I don't. Another thing, though, that I've seen is that if this really, yeah, I was gonna say I can always take that. Okay. I was thinking just take back here. It's looking like that's my opponent's plan, though, is to, although I have, I think this is totally fine. They can attack me with a knight. I mean, I'm not taking with a pawn. Okay, that's the move I expected, but I didn't. So considering I was pretty sure it was going to be the move, I probably should have thought about what I would actually do against it. I saw some other places I could go that maybe would have been okay, but like honestly, the risk of losing the queen it just doesn't seem worth it to me. And I was imagining that from here I could, I mean, not right now, but I could go here, and get back on the other side or something. But like, so I looked, I could go here, or just and then if they ever move the queen, I could take with a checkmate probably. But the problem with that is like I go here and they can just do this and then and I guess I could do that. But you know, like then my queen is off in the corner, not doing anything. Okay. It's a pretty good bishop right now. Yeah, their bishops feel really strong. Could target. Oh no. Oh, I mean, yeah, he was forking me, but like, is that what you mean? Or do you mean this? They were gonna fork me. I don't know which fork you're talking about, but anyway, I'll look at it in a sec. This one, like this one. No, I'll have to look at it later. I'm gonna run out of time. All right. Um, I should push. I should be trying to push these pawns a lot. Go here, maybe. I'm kind of clueless on what I'm doing right now. And this seems reasonable. Like I don't think they moved there with the intention of having to move again. Just might just open up that for them though. I'm so bad. Whenever I use pawns, it's such a disaster. He's gonna fork on my rook and queen if I think I'm trapped. Can I just go here? No, if I go here, he goes here and forks the rook and the queen. I think I'm literally just trapped here. It's so ridiculous that my opponents find stuff like this at this level. Just take, take, take. I guess I have to do that. Otherwise, I'm going to lose like a piece, but this isn't good at all for me. Oh, okay. This queen is horribly positioned, man. Just trying to get rid of this knight now. Actually, I could consider trying for like it's never like that end up happening, right? But okay, they've got this now. Um I need to play faster. I didn't even check for forks when I made that move. That was probably a really bad move potentially. Not yet, but they've got like some coordination coming on me. I think with this queen. Although no, they can't really. Yeah, they're not quite there, but Didn't see it. But yeah, I mean, this is basically the things that are getting me. Just like didn't see. I mean, the thing was like I knew I was defending it, but as the position changed, not realizing that that was just actually hanging, you know. I don't know how I didn't see it, man. Like I just didn't see that. Like it's insane that I don't see stuff like that. Dude, I mean, like obviously it was no, it wasn't even good. It was just really bad for me. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, like I'll play like one more game. I This isn't working out to be very productive. It feels like just completely lost. Like I saw that, I was like, oh, I can't move my bishop. I can't move it. It's like, well, why don't I just do this? Just completely disconnected from anything else. Like, just why don't I do this? Okay, yeah, that's why. Just like, yeah, really stupid. I don't. I find this to be the most frustrating part about playing chess. Honestly, is like this this idea. Like I'm studying, I'm doing tactics, and then I just can't like I can't see the board. Oh, the bishop's there. Okay, I'm just gonna resign. Just play one more. Man, and the problem too is that like not even the blunder, but like everything leading up to the blunder, I never really know what to do. Like I don't have any queen b6 winning the bishop. Well, the problem is like that's what I always have though. Like I always have my position is better, but I don't know what to do with it, and then I blunder, and then they win. Like that's the general flow of my games is I have a positional advantage, and then I throw it away like every time basically. That's why it's frustrating because it's just like I can't seem to. Yeah, like I mean, at some point, like here, I got a big advantage. All right, they do this. This is the main line. Push the pawns and respond and defend whatever he does in response. So, which is what I started to do, and then okay, so that wasn't good because that was just literally hanging, which I remember. That was that was a blunder. Yeah, they just want me to put the queen and the rook behind and push the pawn, right? Okay. Hmm. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Do I like still just do the Evans Gambit? I feel like I'm supposed to do this, but when I calculate it, it's just like no, that's not good. Take. I guess it's okay. I'm gonna do this. I think this is right. When am I supposed to do the Evans Gambit? I know when I saw it last time, I was like, oh yeah, it's the Evans Gambit. But this time I didn't feel like that, and I don't know why. Because they. I don't remember anymore. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's only the Evans Gambit when their bishop comes out. Yeah. Okay. I thought about moving the bishop out, maybe so I don't have to take with the queen. I think at this point I want to take with the queen because my opponent hasn't developed anything. And although that could give the opportunities to attack my queen with tempo, with what piece though I don't actually see how they could do that. But yeah. I don't think they're supposed to be trading when they're behind in development, but maybe I'm pretty sure I'm right. Okay. Um, Man, I think like there's all these games where I'm like, I wish I had just developed my bishop, and I every this just keeps happening. It's like, well, where do I want to put it? This seems like where I want to do, but it just feels really weird to have like this kind of okay. So they actually castle. Um, okay, I don't know. Like it's got to be good to get everything out, but I'm worried that I'm creating things that can be attacked more than I'm actually creating a threat. But I just want to connect my rooks, and I mean, I don't even have to move it, but the rooks are connected now. This is awkward. I kind of just want to get my queen out of here, but then I lose a knight. Really don't like that move. I just failed to calculate any better than this, basically. Um, they take my pawn. I can just take the pawn back, I think. I don't want to trade there. And now I'm getting rewarded for connecting my rooks. I think their bishop's going to come out here. Maybe. That wouldn't be good. I think their queen is in trouble, actually. Sort of in trouble. Like, because I'm just looking at doing this, and there's not actually like any square to go to other than just getting out of the way. So, like, almost thinking that their best move might be this, which blocks the bishop. I don't know. Like, I don't actually know how bad it is. Like, if they just go here, like, whatever, then they have this diagonal. Oh, shit. Whoa. It felt like I clicked and moved my opponent's piece. Anyway, okay, so they're attacking this. Yeah, so that gave the queen another square to go off to. So I go there. They probably go here. And then what kind of threat do they have? They don't have nothing. But I think I'm going to go for this. Let's do a quick check. Is this hanging? Yes, it's hanging. Is this hanging? No, but it's undefended. This is defended. So we're going to go here under the assumption that this wins us tempo. Hoping that no pieces get wrecked here. I'm expecting this. I think if he goes there, I go here. I think. Because then I threaten to get in like that. And I reconnect my rook to my queen, which seems good. And if they go there, it's pretty much the same deal. I mean, that's it. Just it seems worse to me to go there, but actually, it prevents me from getting an attack there. So maybe that's better. I feel like I still would want to go here. Then that's just setting up a fork if they don't move the queen again. So, oh, they just block. Okay, yeah, you can do that too, I guess. Jesus Christ. I think this is still a good move. I could although I am cutting off this attack, then what if I go? Yeah, because then I'm just walking into like a discovered. It's not really a discover. They're not going to attack like my knight though with the knight queen and lose their queen. So maybe it's like a good move. Okay, I'm gonna go for this. It feels like it has to be better for me than for them. Like, because it's also a discovered attack for me. I could have a discovered attack with check. Yeah, like if they move that bishop out of the way, then I can win the queen. Although, is it worth? I'd give up a knight. Okay, they attack my queen. I found a tactic here. Depends what they do, I guess, but I think I've got them pretty good here. I don't think that was good. Now my rook is on the open file. I mean, it seems good for me. Like I don't know. They took out my connected rooks. That might be worth something. I almost wonder if they're like gonna try to do something like that. The tactic I have, by the way, is I can fork the well discovered check with the attack on the. Oh, they saw it. Okay, good for them for spotting that. Okay, this looks decent. What if I just go here? If they don't, I guess they could just move like this, and it's not that good for me. Uh, I'm looking at also just like this. I don't really want to trade though. This was the good looking move, right? I like this one. I think it pressures them the most. Their queen really doesn't have good places to go to, so my phones are gonna run out of battery. That's the camera, so I'm gonna turn it off because it's not working. Okay. Um, I don't want all this stuff here. So they basically have to move their queen. They don't have a lot of choices. They can't go here. I don't even know where they want to go. They don't want to go here. Yeah, here. Okay. I can bring my rook. Oh no, this is defend. This is defended. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. Um, here maybe. No, that would hang it right to that bishop. Don't do that. This is gonna just maybe go here. I undefend my bishop, but I think that's okay. I'm just trying to keep pressure going. Like this rook has nowhere to go. Um, it can't defend this pawn. It can't go here. It can't go here. So it probably just has to go here. Um, yeah. And then I kind of have to take. And since I'm up a pawn, that's technically supposed to be good, but I'm kind of nervous about this. Okay. We've got checkmate sitting right here, by the way, so I have to be careful about that one. I could force a queen trade here. I'm only up one pawn. I'm not stoked about that idea. Almost just want to do that. So the problem with their position right now is that when I get in like this, it's back rank mate if they move their queen. The problem with my position is that I kind of need to move my bishop again. Oh, that's yeah, I didn't see that. That's nice. Okay, fuck. Yeah, that sucks. They saw that. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see that for sure. Um, just defend this, I guess. Yeah, I wish I could can move like that. Yeah. Here, I'm already defending it. Gotta play faster. Okay, that forks my bishop and queen. How am I down material now? What? Oh, because I need to take this back. But when I do, it's going to get forked and I'm going to stay down material. So I'm asking myself, is it worth doing? Maybe they don't see the fork. All right, I'm just going to see if they see the fork. There is no fork. I saw it incorrectly. There is no fork. Okay, nice. It's like freaking out. Yeah, I thought there was a fork. There's not a fork. Okay. That makes things easier. Yeah, I don't know what that move. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but yeah. I'm trying to do the thing that people always do that I never seem to do is just like take the free stuff. Just take it. Dude, oh my God. I am so stupid. And you know what's even worse about this? You know what the worst thing is? I had checkmate. Oh no, it wasn't checkmate because, dude, I can't believe I didn't. I was just like, whoa, what are they doing? Because I'm tunnel visioned. I'm only looking when this is happening to me. I'm only looking at this. I am not looking at anything else. I'm only looking at this part of the board. So that's obviously not going to work. Like not looking at the board. That's so brutal. Yeah, but that was going to be my end game for sure. Was just advancing on the left because I had like three passed pawns. But yeah, that's so brutal, man. Like if I had just so stupid. I had 12. Where's the where's the thing that tells me the turn? What do you 12 E takes D5 wins the C7 pawn. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, with the computer saying, oh, if he takes the, I don't think they would have taken with the queen, though. I think you're right. And then I had 15, queen takes D5. Where the fuck? What is this like 14 in parentheses shit? Where is 15? Queen takes D5. What? Oh, queen D5 wins the bishop. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Okay. No, you're right. You're right. It's just the analysis was showing like sidelines or something. Is that the best move? No, the best move apparently was this. Ah, yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, that's the engine. But yeah, I like your line here. Just do this or not this. Do this and win the bishop. Wait, how does it win the bishop? I mean, oh right, because does it win the bishop? No. Maybe we're thinking of a different move. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's so hard. Like this is so hard. I like I'm glad I played some tonight, but just blunder after blunder, man, like is really what it came down to. You know, I had I had a lead, I blundered my lead, I built another lead back up, and then I blundered, I just hung checkmate. I mean, they didn't like that move. Wait, I'm black? Hold on, what color was I again? Oh, I was black. Okay. No, I only ever had a lead for a little bit and then I was losing completely. Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense, doesn't it? Oh, so I was looking at, okay, yeah, anyway. Where was the moment that so they were ahead the whole time. This is like my major blunder was like starting in this sequence. This was like a major, okay. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Like they wanted me to support the pawn with a queen or a rook. Why not? Oh, and then I just hung it so that yeah, like what if I had just gone here where they wanted me to go, yeah. So if I had gone here, then oh these they're trying to decide if they, yeah, so they threatened my bishop if I damn, look at that. Like Jesus, the computer is so good. It's like, haha, I know exactly what to do all the time. Okay. I'm gonna go though. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all the help and explanations